So I came to this restaurant to get something for me and my son to eat. I walked in, the lady was like, it's gonna be a minute, and just walked off. No hi, nothing like that. It's gonna be a minute. She walked off. So I'm like, okay, I'm just standing there waiting. The next 2 minutes, two white people came in and oh, hi, welcome. And then they just go ahead and sit. And I'm still standing there and she looked back on me like 2-3 times, like, and nothing else. Not, all I went in for was to get a menu, just to see what's on the menu. But since y'all want to be like that, I will blow you up. So, TikTok, meet me here, restaurant and bar, and it's in Middlebury, Connecticut. Let me know if anyone else is having this kind of problems here at Meet Me Here Restaurant and Bar. Like, I don't normally like to do this, but this is getting out of hand now. This is getting out of hand. I'm gonna go back in and see if she's going to say anything else to me. Let me see. As this is getting out of hand now. And she just looked at me again and don't say a thing. She just look at me and don't say one word. There's a lot of empty tables and chairs in here, and all she did was look at me and don't say a word. Because I'm not white enough to eat in their restaurant, so I'll take my money elsewhere. So updates on the Meet Me Here Restaurant and Bar. You can go ahead and look on the previous post on what happened. So I am on Google, getting ready to write a review. And something just clicked to me, like, read the reviews that are already there. This is one of them. Overpriced, no smile from the server for the entire time, and we felt like we were putting her out her way just to do the basic. Not a good experience. We do not recommend. Another one, and this was August 2023. Upon arrival, it felt like the owner couldn't care about my business. If takeout was so annoying to you, then you should stop taking outside orders. You won't see me eat in there again. All right, another one. Let me see what else is there. I'm trying to just give you the snaps of what I went through this evening with these people here. It says the waitress was more interested in the people that seems like they were locals at the bar. We had to ask for a waitress. No bread is given unless you ask. We had no acknowledgement whatsoever. Like, and see, we weren't rushed or anything, but you can just tell it wasn't a welcoming place for new people. So it's not just me. It's not just me. Like, I'm going through, you can read the reviews. Go on Google, read the reviews. Meet Me Here Restaurant and Bar. I don't know who the owner is, but y'all need to go back to customer service school or wherever you went to learn customer service, because what I experienced today was horrible and very embarrassing. Like, as I was embarrassed. I wanted to go back in there just to get the lady name that completely ignored me. But the way, like, I just couldn't. I just went back in the car and head straight to another restaurant to get my lovely food. But, like, come on, like, even if you don't understand what good customer service is, just be a human. Be a human. Be a human. I'm definitely going to write a review, and I'm going to write a nice, lengthy, detailed review, because I don't want anybody else to experience what I experienced today. And I'm so happy that my son wasn't there with me to experience that. I'm glad he was at soccer practice. But I just wanted to go ahead and be like, okay, let me get the dinner out the way in the meantime. And I'm sorry I did. You will never, ever, ever see me in that restaurant again. Meet Me Here Restaurant and Bar. I will not meet you there. Hi everyone, this is another update on the Meet Me Here restaurant and bar situation. I have a list that I wanted to go through, and I wanted to address something before I start on my list. The first thing first, there's another Meet Me Here restaurant. People are not checking the address and they are leaving the bad reviews on the wrong restaurant. So I wanted to clear that up because they reached out to me to make a video on that. So please, please, please check the address and make sure it's the correct location. It's the one in Middlebury, Connecticut. So please check the address before you go ahead and do anything. First thing first, what I want to address, when I came home, I called the restaurant to see if I could get the name. I described the person who was talking to me. I said she had curly hair, blonde, short, curly hair, and she was short also. And the person said, oh, we don't have anyone that works here that looks like that. I'm like, are you sure? Because I just left there, so I would know how she looked. Are you sure? Yeah, we don't have anyone like that. So I'm guessing that someone had called before and they're picking up on what on what was going on. So they didn't want to tell the truth. So I was like, okay, no problem. And I hung up the phone. And sorry, I have to get my list here because I have mom brain and I wanted to make sure I cover all my points. So when someone else called to find out what was happening, they told that person that, and I got multiple people reaching out to me saying they're saying the same thing. They told them that they thought let me put my phone on silent. Sorry. Yes. So they told them that they thought I was there to pick up a to-go order from DoorDash or Uber Eats. Why would you automatically think that I am there just to pick up an order? What, I'm not worthy enough to sit and have a proper meal? Like, I don't get it. Why would you automatically think, oh, she walked in, she got to be DoorDash, she got to be Uber Eats? Next thing on my point, let me see where I'm at. They are deleting the negative comments. All the new negative comments that you guys left, they are deleting them. They still have the old ones there, so please go and check the old ones, because the old ones match up to exactly what I'm saying, exactly what I went through, exactly how I feel. So go ahead, for the ones that don't believe me, go ahead and look at the old reviews because they're deleting the new ones. My next point is too, the old reviews that are there, the bad reviews, go ahead and take a look at how the owner respond to those reviews. You can see that she is exactly how I'm describing. Like, just look at the response. If you're running a business and someone had a bad experience at your business, that is how you're going to respond? And you're telling me that my feelings is not valid? Come on. Next on my list. Everyone is asking me, why would you go there? Why would you want to eat there? There was no sign outside the building that says, I only let certain people eat here. And if you're not this type of person, do not come in here. There was no sign outside. It's a restaurant. It's a restaurant open to the public. I literally wanted to get me and my son something to eat while he was at practice. In the meantime, trying to be productive, so I was like, okay, let me look up the first restaurant that came up because they were close by. So I was like, okay, let me try them out. I like trying new restaurants. I have multiple videos on my account of me trying new restaurants, and I have a lot more. I have tons of videos that I just need to find time to edit and post them. But people who know me know that I love to try new restaurants. I love trying out new menus. And I don't understand why people are saying, oh, why would you want to eat there? It's a restaurant. don't get it. Next thing on my point. Sorry, next thing on my list. And they're saying, oh, I should have known. Known what? I should have known that she was going to totally ignore me. I should have known that I was going to get that treatment. I should have known that, oh, when you walk in that restaurant, she's going to think you're here to pick up a Uber Eats delivery or a DoorDash delivery. So when you go in, please be silent, stay in the corner, and wait 10 minutes before they go ahead and shove the bag on you so you can deliver it to someone who is worthy enough to eat my food. Like, make it make sense. Next thing on my list. People are out here calling me liars. And where's my proof? What do I have to gain from this? Tell me. Tell me. What would I have to gain from going into a restaurant for someone is treating me horrible? What do I have to gain from this? And what do you mean where my proof? Do you even watch the video? Do you watch the video to the end? What do I have to gain from? I promised myself I wouldn't let you draw me out. So let me move on. Let me move on. Others are saying we need to stop eating out. Why? Why? I love food. I love cooking. I love eating. I love trying new restaurants. I love trying new menu. Why do we need to stop eating out? I understand. Okay, do some research on the restaurant before you go in. Sure, no problem. I get those. I understand those reviews and those comments. But why do we need to stop eating out? That doesn't make sense either. And the last thing on my list. The ones on here leaving comments like my feelings is not valid and I'm lying and this. Do not gaslight me into thinking that, oh, you should have just walked out and go home and don't say anything. Too long we've been keeping our mouth shut. I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one this happened to. It may not be at that restaurant, but I'm pretty sure other people have their comments about other situations that they have been through. Why do you want to gaslight me into thinking, oh, your feelings it doesn't matter and it wasn't that serious and you could have just left and don't say anything? Like, why? You don't tell me what to do. You cannot tell me what to do. You cannot tell me how to feel. You cannot tell me how to feel. You weren't there. Were you there? Were you there? Did it happen to you? No, it did not. So do not tell me how to feel and do not tell me, oh, it's not that serious. It is that serious. People literally texting my phone, calling me an animal, anti-white animal to be exact. I'm going to put it up here so you can see it. Maddie, yes, I got your message calling me an anti-white animal just for me speaking on my experience. My experience that I went through. Were you there, Maddie? We need to do better. We need to do better. I'm doing this, I'm saying all of this. So the restaurant owners need to do better. When people walk through your door, if you're open to the public, someone walk through your door, you look at them as just human. That's it. Put yourself in their position. See, okay, how would I feel if I walk in right now and if they treat me this way, would I feel good? Put yourself in people's position and treat people as humans. That's it. That's all I'm going to say. Now have a good day.